Welcome, bald travelers. I just finished shooting a 360-degree video here in Lisbon. We're getting near the end of our 2-week stay here in Portugal, and I thought I'd just kind of give you a overview of what we've been doing and kind of what the future plans are. So we've been kind of in and around Lisbon, and then down in the south in the Algarve region, which is in southern Portugal, specifically Faro and Lagos, and we've been kind of looking for a retirement place, neighborhood that we could retire to in 5 or 10 years from now, and kind of find that perfect place because we really want to explore Europe in our retirement, and doing so is much easier if we can secure a permanent residency somewhere in Europe. And right now Portugal has the easiest way to secure permanent residency with a visa program. And what that means is that anywhere within the Schengen visa zone, we could stay for as long as we wanted to. We wouldn't have to, leave after 90 days, be gone for 90 days, and then come back, like we do now, just being U.S. citizens with no residency within EU. So that's what we're looking at doing. We found some very doable neighborhoods. One of the ones is the one we're staying in right now, which is Parque Das Nações, which was where the Lisbon World Expo was in 1998. It's very modern. There are some cheaper neighborhoods that are slowly being gentrified on the outskirts, so we could we could buy something a little bit cheaper and know that if we spent some time remodeling it the way we wanted to over the years, that we would get our money back on a house. The other places that we're looking are Lagos, Faro, Tavira, and those are on the south. What makes those nice are that they're close to the Spanish border, so that we could just drive over into Spain and catch a train from Spain. Because one of the issues with Portugal is that they use a different rail gauge than the rest of Europe. So to get from Portugal to, say, Germany, you have to go take a train just somewhere inside Spanish territory, and then you can then go and switch trains and go into Germany, Spain, France, and Germany. Whereas in the Algarve, it's like an hour drive to the nearest Spanish town at most, maybe an hour and a half, and then you would just take the rest of the European gauge rail system, the ICE, and go. So that has a lot of draw. Portugal, Lisbon is nice because it has a lot of nightlife. Not a lot of dining options. But to be honest, Mrs. Ball Traveler and I are really very, simple. We like mid-sized cities, smaller cities. So I think we're leaning towards the Algarve region, and gonna probably come back in about 6 months and start the process further. One nice thing about the visa that we're looking for, since we both work remote, we can, with a little bit of paperwork, work from Portugal under the visa as remote workers. We can't work for a Portuguese company, but we can work for another EU company that doesn't have an office in Portugal, or we could work, for a U.S. company like we currently do. And so that's probably what we're going to end up doing. So that's kind of where we are. There'll be a bunch of vlogs, a bunch of 360 videos that I'm putting out over the next couple of months. I've got a lot of editing to do, so it's just going to take a little bit of time to get stuff edited up. So let me know if you like the 360 videos that I'm putting up. I really want to give everybody kind of that total exposure of an area. You know, if I just do a normal walking or tour video, you just see wherever I point the camera. But with the 360-degree video, you can scroll around, and I know that's one thing that annoyed me when I started getting into the ASMR walk videos or the tour videos, is that you didn't have, you know, I wanted to see what was off to the right really quick, and if they didn't turn because they didn't find it interesting, I wouldn't know, and so it wasn't quite as immersive. Yeah, I learned about an area, but I couldn't see everything. Whereas, you know, with the 360-degree video, I frame it kind of how I'm walking just to make it easier for you. But you can change it however you want. You can turn it to the left if you see a building. You can stop and kind of look at something. I'm toying with putting maps up. So if that's something you want, you know, you want to see, if you want to see maps of where I'm going, because most of my videos, except for these last couple, because the GPS recording device that I use for these ran out of juice, and I didn't have a micro USB cable with me for whatever reason to recharge it. But I can figure those out probably. If you actually want to see a map of where I'm walking, let me know, and I will, you know, put those maps together. They take a little bit of time, but I can take the GPS data and put it into Google Maps and create a map. So if that's something you want, just, you know, just leave it in a comment on one of the 360 videos. Hey, I'd really like to see, you know, the map of where you walked on this one, and I'll go ahead and do that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this vlog right here. You know, remember to, you know, please subscribe, leave comments on any of the videos, questions, or other comments that you have. I read all of them, and if I think they want, you know, reply is warranted, I'll go ahead and reply. And then, you know, if you like the videos, put the like, comment, or hit the like button. If you don't like the videos, go ahead and hit that dislike button. That just tells me, you know, kind of how to frame future videos, what you like, what you don't. But be on the lookout for more 360 videos. I'm gonna really try to focus on those as much as I can going forward, because I don't see a lot of those out there, and I think it's got potential. And, you know, I know, you know, me in the future, we're looking back at these places that we traveled. I want to be able to, you know, totally see everything. You know, what was the left? What was the right? You know, oh yeah, I remember that. So just let me know. And remember, travel baldly, my friends.